Good morning, friends. Welcome to the theater. Scrimpy is already being sassy with me. Ugh, rude. I'm Maile if you're new here. That's Eric, the grumpy puss.
What?
And we do lots of fun things on this channel. Like today, we're taking you along with us a day working at the theater. But if you like things like lifestyle vlogs, travel content, DIY home projects, grocery hauls, shopping videos, theater content, book content, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, what the heck are you doing? And without further ado, let me catch you up on what the plan is today. So, this is our local community theater in which I have been involved since infancy. My whole family does shows out here. I'm on the board here. It's a huge part of our life. It's where Eric and I met. It's where we got engaged, got married. It's a very special place to us. If you have been a viewer of the vlog, we vlogged our experience directing Hunchback of Notre Dame last year. And this year we are opening the season with a show called Something Rotten, which is a hilarious, farcical comedy musical about the Renaissance period, Shakespearean times, playwrights. It's very, very funny. And we open in September and we're starting building the set. And look who's here to help us. Say hello to the vlog, Matthew.
Hello, vlog.
And it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. How apropos that what is my father doing? What he does best. Helping us build sets at the theater on Father's Day. We had a lot of cleaning to do at the theater yesterday, so I didn't take you along because it was kind of boring. We just totally cleaned out the scene shop. Earlier this week, I painted the floor just a simple coat of black for now so that all the paint that was on it from the previous show is gone, and we organized some stuff. So everything's ready for us to start planning and building. So that's what we are doing right now. Scrimpy?
Yes.
You're working on the design for... We are building perioctoids.
Perioctoid.
Well, but the plural would be
I don't know what the
perioctoids.
No, it's perioctoi. It is the plural.
So periocti?
Periocti is, I don't know. I think perioctoi is the plural.
Oh.
It would be a perioctus. I don't know. We don't know what we're building. But it's been around a long time.
It's from
It's never been in this building.
It's nobody's ever done it here. We're very excited. And we're going to build a prototype today. So hopefully by the end of this vlog, you'll be able to see kind of what the ideal plan is. Are you looking up the plural?
Perioctos.
Perioctos. That's what we're building. Interesting.
For revolving.
Oh, makes sense because they are basically movable set structures. I don't know how to explain it other than just watch us build one today, which is the goal for today is to build a prototype. So we know what we're working with, how much material we need, because we're probably going to build 15 because we're a little bit extra. And by a little bit extra, I mean a lot extra. So we're going to plan. I'm going to put you on fast mode. Lots of satisfying before and afters coming in this vlog. So stay tuned. Oh, hello. It's voiceover Maile here.
And Eric.
I was going to introduce you as my special guest, but of course he jumped the gun. So this is what brainstorming looks like. We're just literally, it's so funny. You can see us spreading our arms out and using our bodies to explain what we want. And me holding the script, trying to stay true to the material with the ideas. So, any thoughts about this, Scrimpy?
I'm happy with what we ended up with through this brainstorming session.
Okay, we've got a plan for what we're doing. Essentially, we're going to test some platforms in the size that we want our big perioctoid structures. I mean, what's it? What's the plural? But what's the plural?
Perioctus.
Perioctus. To see, we're gonna kind of play and move around with some platforms to try to figure out. Honestly, I don't know. It's too much geometry for my brain to handle and not be able to visually see anything. So I'm a little lost at what the plan is currently, but I'm trusting that what we're about to do is going to be good. We did spend pretty much all of yesterday getting this scene shop in tip-top shape. I'm not going to take you all the way down and through, but this is a trash pile that needs to go to the dumpster, but the dumpster is currently full of all the other stuff we got rid of. So that's what we did yesterday. Okay, they are cutting boards and prepping to put platforms together. That's not really a 3-person job, and I have been meaning to clean this green room because we didn't have strike for the last show that I stage managed. Because this is a season extra, it was a small show, so I just was like, leave it, I'm gonna clean it. pretty much. So that's what I am going to do. I'm gonna clean this makeup room and the green room. So I'm gonna put you on fast mode for some satisfying cleaning, okay? Because it's in need of some help. Okay, so now I'm cleaning the counters in the makeup room, but the way I set the camera up is not what this looks like. It accidentally fell a little bit to show the ceiling, so you're welcome.
Voiceover Eric's still here. What up, nerds?
Here, tell the people, narrate what I'm doing, Scrimpy.
Cleaning the makeup area of the theater, wiping down the counters and sweeping the floor and mopping.
No, I did not mop.
It's just a vacuum cleaner. Okay, well, good job. I wasn't going to do that, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, Eric never cleans the theater, do you?
I mean, not the makeup area. But you're a very rude person.
What have you ever cleaned at the theater?
The scene shop. I've brushed the stage before, swept the stage, you know what I mean?
Have you cleaned the backstage area? Have you ever scrubbed the toilet in the bathroom?
No.
Yeah, that's a problem. If you're a good theater volunteer, you would clean the bathroom every once in a while.
Too busy doing other stuff.
You've taken the trash out. The tile on this floor is the absolute worst. Oh, I hate vacuuming it because it literally is I just hate it. It's like brick material almost, and the grout is like, the tile sits above the grout, and so it's just like very hard to vacuum. And I went through and got as many cobwebs as I could, more than it was, so there's that. Now moving on to the costume changing stalls and the green room. Ay, ay, ay. You know what was almost the death of me? All of the freaking bobby pins that were left on the dang floor. That this vacuum got clogged multiple times because of, okay? I had to do some vacuum surgery about halfway through. There was a huge wadded chunk of bobby pins. Excuse my father coughing in the background.
What up, nerds?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got all of that clean. I just have to do the 2 bathrooms now, which is my least favorite part, but somebody's got to do it. It's not a glamorous job, but it's got to be done. And the green room, obviously. But it is 1 o'clock. We are hungry. I'm going to go get just some quick, easy pizza, probably. Come back, and that's the plan right now. Going to get some food. Okay, we're done with lunch. Eric is trying to figure out pivot points right now for triangles that are not, you know, what are they called?
Equilateral.
Not equilateral triangles. How do you find the pivot point, like the central point of like a right angle triangle, I guess, is the question. So that's what he's trying to figure out right now. To build the prototype, we got to test this pivot point theory because Eric thinks he figured it out. See, honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here for the fun. We're drilling at the pivot point. I'm gonna leave them to it and keep cleaning. It's gonna take a second for them to figure it out. You see that box on the table? I forgot the word for table for a second. That is a box full of candy from the last show that my friend Sherry Thompson brought for us all. Shout out to Sherry. I know you're watching this. And yes, I did eat about 5 Tootsie Rolls today while I vacuumed. Also, I'm singing Sabrina Carpenter to myself very loudly as I vacuum. Okay, that is as good as the cleaning is going to get today. Honestly, I'm considering calling my cleaners and asking how much they would charge to just do an insane deep clean, because like the walls need to be cleaned. Like it's just, everything needs to be wiped down in here, and I do not have the mental capacity to do that. So, but it certainly looks a lot better than it did. So that's how we're gonna leave it for today. The only thing I didn't do was all the trash because the dumpster's full, but we're gonna come tomorrow night because the dumpster dumps tomorrow during the day. We're gonna come tomorrow night and we've got a whole load that needs to go to the dumpster that won't fit anyway. So I'll take the trash out tomorrow night, but that's all for the cleaning. Let's go see what the boys are up to. How's it going?
Good. We have a solution.
Oh, good. What is the solution?
So, Dad's cutting a 2x4 that we're going to put long ways. Took the wheel off of this wheel. This will be mounted to the floor. 2x4 will sit in there, screwed, and then pop on the spin.
Nice. In theory. Okay, people, so this is what's happening. Basically, this piece right here, this 2x4, has a wheel screwed into it, except we took the wheel off. So it's just the metal point that turns, and it's technically at the pivot point that we measured. So we'll screw this into the floor. There will be a 2x4 on this side and a 2x4 on this side, not attached to this, but attached to this. So we'll turn it upside down, essentially. This piece lays flat on the floor, and this whole piece nestles into it, locked in between those 2x4s. And then we'll screw the actual plywood into that piece so that essentially it's screwed into the floor here, so it's not going anywhere, but it can turn any direction we want it to. That's how it's supposed to work. And Eric's putting in other casters that will help it turn. So it's either gonna work or not work. Okay, we're doing the flipping. We've got a couple more steps. So I'm gonna put you on fast mode while we do this, and then I'll show you the test. See if it works or not. Okay, Scrimpy, narrate what's going on right here.
We're working on the platform. I don't know, you just shoved this laptop in my face and told me to talk. We're working on the rotating platform and making sure that the new casters we bought are going to work and rotate well. We have this weird thing where when we tighten the screws to make sure that the platform is secure, it doesn't work right.
This is a great shot. Butts in the air.
Oh, you're saying once we screw it. Yeah.
They're gonna kill me for this shot.
So you hold it and I'll get you on that.
This is the only productive thing I'm doing, and it's helping no one.
Very true.
Show us how it's spinning right now, Dad. So it's at a fixed point on the ground, so it won't move, but we're able to turn it, and you can walk on it. Yeah. So the problem we're going to run into over and over and over again is that this floor is completely uneven. So pretty much everyone is probably going to have to be custom adjusted, but at least we know it works. Okay, we've switched from fixed casters to swivel casters to see if that might help. This is basically all just mathematical science experiments. So basically how it works is we line it up. This piece goes in the middle right here. And then this moves.
You might butt up against that 2x4 though.
See, it just fits right in there, geniusly. Oh yeah, that's so much better. So now what we're doing is, now that it's lined up in there, we have to lock it into place. So we've got to screw it from the top into the 2x4 so that it stays in place. It doesn't move. I am the expert hander of things.
Fine. It's the swivel. Man, that's good.
Now what happens if I get on it? I'm moving!
If you got two people spinning it around, then
Man, hold
With
the
handles,
walls.
yeah, with walls, it's totally gonna go. That's so freaking cool! Scrimpy, show me.
We can do his turntable the same way if we can figure out how to.
yeah.
This is freaking amazing. All right, now we are off for a quick little trip to Lowe's. Well, to steal my papa's truck and then go to Lowe's so that we can get, let's see if I can remember our list off the top of my head. 16 12 feet 1x4s, 6 casters, and 10 sheets of 4x8 Luan. Was it 10 sheets? Wow, I am good. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we stole my papa's truck. Got half of what we need. We're gonna drive through to pick up the rest so that Lowe's employees can load it for us. And then we are back to the theater. Here he comes. Time to unload. Hashtag thanks, Papa, for letting us steal your truck, even though I didn't ask. Now time to unload. I'll put you on fast mode. Okay, Scrimpy, now narrate what we're doing. By the way, the thing he talked about being a problem in the last voiceover, we did get that fixed, sort of.
We went to Lowe's, and now we're unloading the truck where we bought 16 12-foot 1x4s and 10 sheets of 4-foot by 8-foot Luan. And yeah, we're getting it unloaded.
All right, we're back. We're gonna replace the casters first, and then frame out some walls, build some walls on all 3 sides. And hopefully we're gonna do that before the Tonys because we're watching that tonight too. So the new casters didn't make it better. So now we're troubleshooting the actual board that controls our movement to see if maybe we're just, when we screw it into the plywood, we're putting too much pressure on it and that's making it get stuck. I don't know. So we're troubleshooting right now is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna put you on fast mode for some troubleshooting. And this is the section where we're troubleshooting the problem, which we sort of got figured out. One screw screws in all the way on one side, and then the other side, you screw the screw in all the way, but then you unscrew it a little bit so it's not as tight, and it sort of fixes the problem. So that was our solution for the day. Also, this is the 12-foot 1x4 that will make one of the sides of the walls. And it looked really, really awesome because it hit basically the top of the proscenium curtain. So they're gonna look really, really cool. And now we're just cleaning up because I very much believe in cleaning up your mess at the end of the day so that when you work on it the next day, it's not a horrible mess and continues to mountain. Eric does not appreciate that I make us clean every time. All right, well, we are done. We've tidied up. That's what we have to show for a 7-hour workday. But actually, it's really good. I mean, we got materials. We figured this out, which is huge. Like, we're gonna build another one of these on this side, and then we'll start framing them up. And they're gonna be 12 feet tall, which is pretty awesome. And then we've got a bunch of mini ones that'll be a little bit smaller. This size compared to this, I know you really can't tell the difference on the camera, but these are smaller. And these will not be on a pivot point. They will be on casters that roll around the stage and they're not attached to the floor like these are, so that they will be able to be moved wherever. And there'll be a lot of the little ones, and they will not be 12 feet tall. They'll probably be between 10 and 8, maybe some different sizes, I don't know. But I feel, honestly, I know it looks like a tiny little triangle on this giant stage, but it's like a huge point of question for us. Like, we didn't know how we were going to do it and spent today figuring it out. So it feels really good to have that figured out. And we do want to get some nicer casters for it, but we can always build the walls and then flip it over and put better casters on it. So I think we're going to come, I mean, honestly, we're trying to build the majority of the set in the month of June, and it's already 15 days into June. And so we're pretty much going to be here every night. Every night that we don't have plans, we're going to be here. Every weekend, we're going to be here. So I will certainly keep you updated as we continue on building. But for now, in this vlog, I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming along with us to a day at the theater. And happy Father's Day to my dad, who is a rock star and spent his Father's Day helping us do this. And we're going to go watch the Tonys tonight, and it'll be so much fun. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.